hopefully I can get to this table today, right? I know. I hope I didn't promise I was going to come back yesterday. I might have. So, my apologies. My hopes and my apologies. Want to take it? But I ended up unpacking some Christmas stuff. The other day I took it all out of the attic and then I set the tree up with Mia, waiting for my mom to do off my computer, waiting for my mom to help with the Christmas tree because that's her favorite part. Anywho, I can talk on forever and ever about that, but I have Thanksgiving on Wednesday and we gotta set up by tomorrow, so there's the amount of shit she has, but I'm so thankful. I mean, Mia even looked at me and is like, are we gonna inherit all of this? I'm like, we are. And my mom bought a new one this year. She's like, but I don't know if I need it. I'm like, you say this every year, but you buy a new one every year, so I love it. And she's got a lot of old stuff, so I so treasure the amount of Christmas stuff she has. It's like walking into a museum. It's just priceless. I'm more like outside decorating. Like I would have like the blow up things and stuff. She's never really been about the outside. She's more vintage and things like that. So thankful for that. I just have to get it done by tomorrow morning. I'm hoping I can just tackle it today. So we don't have leftover dinner. Hold on, I gotta take the pork loin out of the roast. The pork loin out of the freezer. I know, good job, buddy. You did a good job. Didn't fly away from Mama. I know. Good job, buddy. All right. So that pinning didn't work, guys. Like I couldn't find my thing. So before I started this, keep hearing my apologies. It's by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down. Oh, yeah. I was thinking my apologies. Do I have a splinter in this? Fuck, I do. So that is one in my ass that I'm feeling right now. I wasn't in the attic with these. Feel like falling down. I'll carry you home tonight. What was I saying? My apologies. I'm not getting back. Oh no, the pins didn't work, guys. Like when I pinned them, it didn't work. Unless, yeah, no, it didn't. So while you guys were on hold waiting for me, I went in and time-stamped for you. So, and then there's this reader I watch every once in a while. I like her. She's something Suits, Queen of Suits, House of Suits. No. It's really, I only watch two people. And I've been feeling that urge to like find somebody new, but I get my messages through other things. Queen of Suits suited. Let me go. Suit of Cups, right? Yeah, Suit of Cups. I like her. So, so I was watching this morning on my way to like get a coffee, and I just was watching like a collective, and I know Cancer's up there, and then I was like, well, I think I'm gonna skip Cancer and go to the collective again, as if like I'm avoiding Cancer, reading Cancer, and I only picked up on that because when I was driving, I couldn't remember what signs I did, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll start on Leah, because Leah, that could be a name. I'll start on Leo. No, oh, dear Lord, I'll start on Libra, because I don't want you on the computer anymore. Nope, you ruined it. I'll start on Libra, because that came in a lot. But I think at the end of Aquarius, I said something, we'll do Cappy next, and Libra, I'm like, we'll do Aquarius next. I feel like I need something protecting my pinky, which is, I almost said Aquarius, which is Mercury, and I don't have my pinky ring. But remember the last time I actually put that on? I don't know if, so Aquarius could be somebody's Mercury. Cancer could be someone's Mercury. That just dawned on me. My Cancer is in Mercury. I only have 2 placements of Cancer. So I'm avoiding it. So somebody could be avoiding you, avoiding me. It's a, you know, whether you know it or not. So I guess we're going to do Cancer, because I'm not trying to avoid it by any means. So I'm maybe, you know, this energy is the next few days. But some of you I'm hearing December. So it could be with like October going into November. It could just be November, early December. I don't know. Try to take it back. But by the time the past closing, you feel it coming down. Okay, tonight. So, and at the end of Aquarius, we were still trying to figure out that song, The Cure. Right? So that was your song. Oh. No, that was the Sag energy on Sunday. So again, might be a message there. No, off my computer. Nope. Nope, sorry. Do you know bird shit stains? Like, doesn't stain your clothes, but it stained like the metal part on my computer, like the spots just there. And I should have known better, because remember I said when he shit on my chair, it stained? It doesn't stain my clothes though. And he is getting better, that's for sure. It's not going as quickly as I'd like, but that's okay. It's getting better. Now, it's like teaching a child. You can't, it's not overnight. So, I got pregnant in my dream last night, guys, and it was a girl. And I was 40. And the baby was like, I don't know, to say the least, I wasn't impressed. Like, I wasn't happy. And I'm like, why did I keep this child? Like, but I feel like it was now. And I was in this beautiful building, like where we rented. I think it was in the city. And, it had, pool tables. It had tennis courts, indoor pools. Like, it was an all-out, like, a gym, like all that stuff. When you're paying a pretty penny for that shit to be in that type of building. But I had a child and I was like, what the fuck did I do? And I love babies. But again, I was watching The Empress on Netflix and she had a girl and everybody wanted them to have a boy. But I remember saying to myself, like, I already have a boy, Courtney. Like, it's okay. Like, I still had all my kids. Like, nothing was new about the situation. You know, like, I still had all the same children, but I got pregnant. But in my 40s, I'm assuming like I was in my 40s and I was struggling with, it could have been like postpartum. But a baby is a blessing. So I don't know, guys. A dream of a pregnancy could be me having a new beginning. Yeah. Yeah, I always look at the positive side and try to interpret dreams. I always usually interpret dreams. I didn't interpret that one, but I know there's a new beginning coming too, and pregnancy is gifts. Yeah. And I gave birth. So it was just with one of my exes again. And I'm like, what the frig? So I don't know if it's like, hey, let's try to have a boy, but you end up with a girl. We had 3 girls, and we're like, let's go one more time and try for a boy. And that's what we did. We got the boy on the 4th turn. And we only did it, I didn't care either way, but we only did it because his last name would have been like gone. He would have been the last one. Like the girls could have took the last name, you know, and whoever they married, you know, they can hyphenate it or something. I don't know, like they would be okay with it or they wouldn't, depending on, you know, the last name. I remember like I just want his last name and now I can't stand that I have his fucking last name. And right now, in order to change my last name, it's just too much with the doctors, and then I'm not going to do it in the midst of chaos. That's for damn sure. So, but now I hate having the last name. But again, like he was in my dream, and I was telling myself, like, why are we together? Again, like I don't understand. And he brought like another little girl. He was babysitting like one of our friends, Manny, or something. Like, I don't know if he was the godfather. It was the oddest fucking dreams. And I'm like, I don't go to bed thinking about him. Like, I don't know if, you know, he's reminiscing or, I mean, last couple of weeks I was reminiscing about like good stuff, you know, telling Mia like the good moments and stuff, which was nice because they don't remember those moments with mom and dad. Mia and Kaden, they don't, you know, so it's nice to share them when they come back around. So there clearly is something here for, I'm going to read Cancer. So again, this is your 4th house, guys. This is home life. This is being loving. You know, this is a lot of Cancer qualities. And I just got pulled to that book as if I'm going to start off with Cancer, but I didn't do that for anybody else. I only did this for Sag. So Cancer, you're playing a huge role. Your 4th house is playing a huge role here. So this is a big sign. A big sign. This is a big message for Cancer. And again, I'm a Cancer sun, and then I have Cancer and Mercury, and that's the only 2 placements I have with Cancer. But I tell you, I do good with Sag. So there's something with your 4th house. It could be where, again, it's got to be the sun and Sag. People are dealing with. So right now we were dealing with, it was what? Aquarius was heavy. That's not working. Capricorn was quite the read. Aquarius / collective. And now we're going to read Cancer. And apparently that's going to be quite the read too. So this is your 4th house, 11th house, 10th house. For me, this is speaking about Mercury for Cancer itself because my pinky finger just went crazy. So this is your Mercury. This reading is definitely your Mercury. And it's affecting your 4th house right now. So why can't you guys get back anymore? That can't go down anymore. Okay, well, I'm gonna fix this better today when I changed the tablecloth. I was trying to help, but it didn't really. So, again, my apologies. Somebody must have an apology. All right, so again, this is more Mercury for you guys, or it could be where your Virgo is or your Gemini. We do have Pluto at play. You have a lot of planets in the fourth house. Oh. So, ruling planet is also the moon. All right, so Cancer energy is masculine. Element is water. It's a cardinal sign. Cancer is Cancer is, where's that coming from? I think I'm going to try this one. Cancer is receptive, sensitive, imaginative, sympathetic, kind. Somebody is so nervous right now. Woo-wee. Emotional, possesses an active, shrewd, intuitive mind. Ruling planet is the moon. The moon's Earth. One satellite, waxes and wanes. Powerful magnetic influence. When it comes to astrology, the moon governs emotions and intuitive behavior. That's me all day right there. Symbol is the crab. Soft flesh skin underneath. At first sign of danger, it will draw its shell and scuttles back into the sea where it feels safe. Dominant word is I feel. Polarity. Capricorn. Cancer is a sign of the house of family life. Cancerians seek personal relationships at the highest, surrounded by familia of who they love. Capricorn and Cancer opposite the sign. Maybe that's why I struggle with my moon, because my moon is in Cap. The opposite sign of public standing, reputation, and Capricorns are concerned with image that they project in the search of power and fulfillment in the outside world. Ooh, a fruit fly. It rules the breast and the stomach. Cancerians love to eat and have fought weight gain, will probably fight weight gain in later years. Also, they are subject to digestive ailments caused by tension and emotional stress. Lucky numbers 3 and 7. You got Monday. That's so funny that there's 2 numbers there. Didn't I just read Sagittarius, and Sagittarius only had 1? I just saw 1 and 7 for Aquarius. Sagittarius 5 and 7. My favorite numbers is 3, 5, 7. So my 5 is missing. Sea green and silver are your colors. The shimmering colors of the water and the moon. Cities like Venice, Amsterdam, New York. Countries, Scotland, Holland, New Zealand. Flowers, the larkspur. And there's plenty other ones, guys. Metal is silver. Trees. Any trees enriched in sap. Animal, it rules the shell. Those who shells coverings, which makes sense. I have tortoises. The danger. Cancer people are susceptible to accidents in the home. They also are prone to becoming victims of theft. And it is I feel. So again, this could be somebody, I could be reading on somebody who has, I was just looking at my own chart here. My Mercury is in Cancer, my Mars is in Taurus, my Sun Cancer, my Jupiter Gemini, my Moon in Capricorn, Sun in Scorpio, Venus Taurus. But you guys know that stuff anyway. But I do have 2 signs out right now of Cancer and 2 signs out with Mars and Venus with Taurus. And I didn't read Taurus yet, but I do feel like that came into play in one of the other readings where I was like, oh, this is Venus. It was either Libra or Aquarius. So their trait is loyalty. How others could see you. They think of you as like a mother, or you can try to fix other people. You can fix other people's problems. You can make them happy. You make them feel good about their well-being. They cherish you, your wise counsel. But even they follow your advice. Do not keep it a secret from you. You don't keep things a secret because they think that you can be sometimes, or they will, because they think you'll be controlling and don't want to be a puppet on a string, or that's you. If somebody else tries to control you, you're like out. And that's funny because I always talk about like being a little puppet. That's so me right there. I think it's time for me and everybody to look back into their own zodiacs, all of them, to be quite honest with you. Like, because wherever my 4th house is, wherever the Mercury I can see is like the 4th, but this is telling me, and it's funny because I always say like, I'm not really a Cancer like that, but I am, but not in the sense of like, people never peg me as a Cancer ever. Ever, ever, ever. Has anybody ever got my zodiac right? So, and I do see my Cancer when it comes to a lot of things, but I also feel like that whole puppet thing comes from my Scorpio. So it's like I kind of feel it through my Cancer, but my Scorpio takes over Cancer. If that makes sense. People also think that we're moody. One minute we can seem to care about them, and the next you're crabby or avoid somebody at all costs. That's true too, because I tell people to fuck off real quick. When it comes to your career, you're viewed as someone who can quickly spot an opportunity or financial gain. For me, yes and no, but I don't thrive off that. Because it's spot an opportunity for financial gain. My brain does not go, okay. And there was something about money, I think, too, in one of the zodiacs. I kept saying it. There's something about money, and it could be Aquarius. So, again, find out where your Capricorn, Aquarius, and Cancer sit. Besides just the house that's ruled. Because this feels really like a heavy Mercury reading for you guys. In regards to the 4th house. Home life. Sentimental energy. Anything that's not up there is like me. I'm like a little hoarder. But I only hoard things that are sentimental. Like if my mom says she had the coolest jean dress in the closet the other day, and I was like, I didn't know you had that. And I loved it. I'm like, I could have been rocking this for years, Ma. Or wearing it as like a jacket, but it was a dress. My mom's a Cancer. So this is really about your 4th house, guys. Big time. And I just saw 4-4. And how maybe you're being interpreted. Because that's kind of what the book was saying, how people look at you. So open for interpretation here, that's for sure. And I feel like there's more that I'm not saying. That's like, so I just feel like I'm not channeling right now. It's just things coming together. So again, things could just be coming together for you. Your 4th house is, you're working on your 4th house. It's getting situated. Your 4th house is key, guys. It really is super duper important. because again, it rules your gut. Your gut is the most sensitive. It's also your emotions, right? And your emotions tend to rule your brain, overpower your brain, you know? So in all reality, I feel like the fourth house in Cancer, out of all these signs, are going to be most important, to tell you the truth. So I think Cancer is also going to be a collective read, because that's your house. That's, you know, wherever your placement is in your chart, that's your home life. That's, you know, what makes you happy, what brings you peace, what gives you security. The things you collect, the objects, like me, anything sentimental or anything I'm just pulled to. Like these damn owls 2 Christmases ago when I bought the pink pear. Yeah, it was a pink pear, right? Or a peach pear. It's over there. And it was around Christmas, and I bought the roosters. And it's because they were separate on different shelves. Like they should have been together. Someone's like, I'm going to buy it. Fuck it. I'll put it back. And one owl was at one end of the store, and the other owl, no. The owls I got at like a fair, maybe. Oh, it was the roosters. It was the chickens. So then I was like, oh my God, I got to get this chicken off my computer. The roosters, right? Or chickens. I think they're chickens. And I ended up with 3 chickens by the time I left TJ Maxx, because I love that store. And I haven't been in over a year, because I should buy it out when I go in. But I don't get rid of the old stuff. So get my point. So to me, this is not clutter. This right now here, this is complete clutter. I could never work in this like that. Like I am now with cards, because I'm focused on the cards. So you might want to reclutter, rethink. I don't know, just put some like things away. Like I have 2 bins that I sometimes open and bring things out. For me, like my Buddhas, Ganeshas, just other things that symbolize important things to me, like my Cleo and Nefertiti. And Persephone again, because I know that's the one I work with. Don't ask me why on earth. So silly to know that and not work with her. But that would make sense, because I have a lot of Scorpio. 4 placements of Scorpio. Scorpio takes over when it comes to certain energies, usually emotions. But I got 4 placements of Taurus too, which is Venus, which takes over sometimes. But believe it or not, to have that much Taurus in my chart, you'd be surprised, because you would never know it. So this is a chart thing for you guys. And for me, like to express to you, I would look into zodiacs again, reread certain things. If you have your chart, get it. If you don't get it, it's free. Cafe Astrology. You don't have to know the time. If you have the time, great, you'll get your rising. If you don't have the time, you'll still get enough information without your rising on every other planet in zodiac. So try not to worry about that. So this is time to definitely look over your charts. And I'm hearing before you go into 2025 and holidays, December's going to go by quick, guys. So make sure you take some time to do that. And sometimes I seriously forget myself when I tell you guys this stuff. So go over my charts. And Cafe Astrology is free to and they will break your chart down in numerology too. So take advantage of that, guys. If you have anxiety, I don't usually use a clear quartz for anxiety, but in my dream, it's like a talisman, like what I have on, but it's opal. And somebody in my dream actually told me, like, that's not supposed to be an opal. but it's like a blue opal, and that's for the throat chakra. I feel like I should be wearing my other talisman right now, to be honest with you. So, anyway, you want to wear it. What is that? Not that one.
We are looking at how to pronounce these names as well as how to say more interesting and often confusing names, some of the most mispronounced ones, in fact, so make sure to stay tuned for those. How do you say it? Hamsa. Hamsa.
That's not the word I was looking for.
Once you know.
Oh, it was lined in.
And now you know.
This one. It's this one. Tunisia. Country in North Africa. So the Hang and Helmsma in North Africa. Just like the evil eye, just like protection. This is Arabic, but it talks about it's popular in North Africa and the Middle East. I actually have one in my car. I have one. My Eye of Horus is my one of my talismans. So I think it's time for you guys to amp up the energy. I don't even know what mine is. I don't feel like looking like that, but I do feel like there's some type of significance right now, and I should be wearing it. So I don't know what it is, though. I'm looking at my pen thing as if it would be there. It doesn't make much sense. It's usually over here with my stuff, but I'm not seeing it. So here it is. I typically kind of wear that under things sometimes. So I think a talisman for you guys would be great right now. So I actually have two, and it's two different cultures, two different cultural backgrounds. So again, my pinky stopped going nutty, which is great, but I am getting pulled to it. And I do have this little guy out for you. I put him out yesterday. Kind of to protect you guys. This actually has a lot of energy. Remember, this was creepy, the lady that passed away. Put it there too. But my sister, she has a whole bunch of crystal stuff. You guys remember? That was in there, and it was in a special little box wrapped. So it was definitely important to her. And Peanut Butter just brought that to me somehow. I don't know if he was carrying it, but take 2, and then it says Libra and the number 4, and there was 4. I know, I feel like it's staring at me. Nope, you're done on my computer. No, you're not going on my computer anymore. You stained my computer. Thank you, though. I'm sorry, but it's a no-no. Oh, I know where the fruit flies came from. I got the mandarin oranges over there open that I forgot to throw away. So, oh shit, and the yellow thing just fell. Nobody was even over there. I don't think people could be visiting you in your house. My mother purchased something the other day. Oh, it was another Christmas thing, and it was like all the numbers, and on the top of it, I'll have to take a picture of it and show you guys. On the top of it, it had a cardinal. And these blue jays have been swooping through the windows and making it very clear that they're there. I know they're seen as messengers, but the birdhouse also fell over with the windstorm we had last week, so I gotta fix that today. Another thing I tried to do yesterday and I didn't get to. Yesterday was so busy. It was nonstop. All right, well then don't sit there and bite me then. If you want to sit there, go ahead, but don't bite. All right, so let's begin. And I'm going to have to write this down when I do begin because, yeah, no, I think these ones are ready to go. I cleared them all yesterday. So, no, you cannot be on my head. Thank you, though. I don't know what this thing is with me having to have this in between my fingers. Maybe I can have my dad like one of my tiny little wands. The wood. I don't know. I know he can make me a wood one. It's like safety. I don't know. If you're a righty, a cigarette would go there. I don't think it's that. It's like comfort energy right now. I'm seeing blue again, so back to blue. Because for all of yesterday was red. I think the day before. Oh yeah, I still gotta get to here. Okay. Specific. I would definitely declutter because this is a clutter to me. Only because I hung the new camera. Which will be fine once I straighten it. And I'll have more room for you guys and I'll put it down a little bit more. How did that go off? But again, I am getting pulled to the Hamza. But I feel like, why is this off again? This is going on. Come on. No, stay on. Stay on. On. Thank you. Fuck. Yeah, it could just be organization right now. What the fuck did you shut off again? Like, make sure with loose wires. You know what? I'm gonna fucking put this there. The fuck. I just shut down the other light by accident. It doesn't turn on when it's super hot. Okay, something with lights. I do feel like all of the lights in here, baby. I didn't feel like you had people in your home. I know you got ancestors around you. I can feel that. But your lights might flicker. Yeah, so there is somebody popping in, visiting you, a loved one. Probably messing with the lights because I just got pulled to my hall light will go off, will stay on, or it will blink for me to recognize, and then it stays on, but it goes off by itself. And I can always feel that energy. I want to say, where was it? And I felt it. Oh, it was upstairs. I was going through the Christmas stuff, and all of these coins that my dad has from like the Navy that he's been collecting, his dad. And when I was going through underneath cabinets to take out some Christmas stuff in the dining room, I found this old ass wallet that was leather and it had coins in it. And I brought it to my dad and I was like, whose is this? Like I could feel the energy. And he's like, I think it was my dad's or my grandfather's. And I was like, okay, well, I want to inherit that. And he's like, no. He's like, I'm outliving all of you. And we were laughing. And then like 20 minutes later, he's like, here, you can have it. Because he won't talk to his dad. That wasn't a good situation. His grandfather, yeah, beautiful. His grandfather actually left in the house. And that house was haunted. But it was by somebody in the family, so it wasn't like a bad haunted. So you're definitely going to feel the presence of somebody in your house, Cancer. If you've got a lot of Cancer, but again, like I put on the talisman and I have 2 of them on, so I do feel like you do need to protect your energy right now because I do feel like this just floated. I do feel like, somebody's out to fuck with your energy right now, or at least try. Like intentionally is the vibe I'm getting. So maybe that's why you have strong family around or a guide. I know when they turn the light on, it's family. And I've been feeling it lately too. And I'm just like, like sometimes it can be overwhelming. But I feel like there's a lot of family around. Like, so I don't know. It could be, I hope, knock on wood, fingers crossed. Like, hope it's not my mom's last Christmas. Like last Christmas, we thought it was definitely my mom's last Christmas. So chances are it'll probably be her last Christmas. So I took out everything. I'm going to find a place for everything. I took out her past stockings, things that she never put out, but I feel like it all needs to be out right now. Like, this is your past. Like, remember the good times, So definitely sentimental to her, but I did it intentionally. Like, I took out her Norman Rockwell plates that she hasn't taken out in like 20 years. We got nowhere to put them. I'm going to find a place because you love them and you appreciate them. So we're going to find a place for you to, look at your plates. Like, so I'm hearing this Christmas. I don't know if that's Mariah Carey. So I think you have strong ancestors or family members, both that have crossed over, that are definitely going to be present. So, and my dad used to let Nick play, my younger brother, 15 years younger, let him play with the coins. So I have the wallet with certain coins in it. I'm not going to separate it. But I put them in the coins for right now, but I think I'm going to take them out so nothing happens to it and Nick can have the coins. They're probably worth money, but it's not about that for me. I love the wallet. And I can feel the energy. And I never met his father because his father walked out on them. So and he never made amends. And I don't blame him, But it hit all the children in different ways. There was 3 of them, my aunt, my uncle, my dad. So, and my mom has these old ass dolls. One's a nun, and they've been in the attic forever. They're fucking creepy. And then like a wedding one, and I'm like, well, we're bringing them out this year. She's like, I just couldn't have a pot with them. Okay, so they're gonna go out at Christmas time, and people are probably gonna be like, what the fuck? But it's it's something to talk about. But both my parents went to Catholic schools their whole life. So this could be about religion, and I do have 2 different symbolic symbols on me in regards to one being Egyptian, one being Middle East Islamic, and one being North African linked. So I think this is more about past family, to be honest with you, but somebody could be having issues right here, or difficulties with Cancer, in the sense of you're dating somebody opposite here in ethnicity, which is not what I would have said, which is basically the same thing, but one can be Caucasian, one could be Asian, one could be Persian, and the other one can be Spanish, Cuban, Haitian. Just so somebody probably here at Cancer has some type of cultural difference. I just looked up again, 444. So 47, but what I really want to do is 4640, because this is definitely a cultural thing right here. And it seems to be an issue for somebody. And remember, I just heard Mystical Moments 555 at gmail.com for a reading. I'm only doing so many, guys. So, and I'm almost at my limit. Those who have emailed me, I got it, you're good. I feel like Spirit wants to wrap that up soon too, get in and get out. But I didn't even do the video yet, so that's a message too. You could be a reader, and this isn't about religion or ethnicity or culture. This could be, the different type of way you live too. Say, Islamic belief. Some of them, certain parts, don't even believe in astrology. But it is even their religion, even their religious background. I'm like, how do you not believe in astrology? But I used to have people break it down. Ramadan, their fasting's got to be soon, right? But I do like it. All the family gets together at night, they eat. It's like a party. Lots of food. So not necessarily a religion. I think it's more cultural than religious, but it could be a mix of both, guys. And this is home life. So if you got family that disagrees, that could be difficult for somebody too. So let's see what comes out. I don't even feel like I'm reading Cancer anymore, but someone has something to say, that's for sure. Or this is time to speak up. Cancer, I just saw 222. Seem to be working with 4s. Cancer. Next few weeks, antisocial, in your feelings, silent treatment, toxic drama, incompatible. What is this one? Tension. That seems to be coming out a lot. That was heavy. I could feel it. One more for Cancer. How they feel right now. How do they feel right now? How do you feel right now? How do you feel right now? Fourth house. Sorry, buddy. You have time and feeling energy. I just wanted one. I think this happened the other day with Aquarius. They were coming out in sets of 2. So again, 2s and 4s. So I'm going to keep both of them. By the time the night's over and you feel like falling down. Okay. That song has a big play for end of 2024. Hi, baby. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get you a pillow because yesterday you liked to sit on my lap too. So let's do this. When you feel like coming over, when you feel like night is over. Look, I got that just for peanut butter. Wow. Look at that. Okay, that's my Cancer all day. I gave him a little pillow for him to work with. Here's my crystal. Here's my crystal. All right. He's like, I'm hearing gee whiz, ma. Gee williker. What's that? Gee. That's leave it to Beaver, right? Yeah. Leave it to Beaver. Leave it to Courtney. Leave it to Eureka. When it comes to them, my finger just wants to go all over the place, and my ring should really be going like that, and I keep turning it towards me. Is that Jupiter? Is this Jupiter? Hey, Siri. What planet rules the right index finger?
The index finger is ruled by Jupiter in astrology.
Thank you.
This answer is from Sure Thing.
So Mercury and Jupiter. So this could be the Jupiter's out right now with the Gemini energy. Well, it was right there. I felt that, right? And they're in the feeling silent treatment, drama, arguments, incompatible, happy joy feelings. You off my computer. Thank you. You delay, procrastination, too busy, gentleness, nurturing, mothering, Cancer in people, consequences, bad choice, gains, mixed signals. Off my computer, baby. I'm serious. Off, no. How do they feel right now? Specifically. How do they feel right now? And again, this can be reversed. It just depends on how you're taking this in. Healing choices, self-love, self-care, being happier, love life with their life and love, Phoenix, a new phase, a rekindle, a regrowth, a changed mind, arise from the action. So this could have been how a situation that you were dealing with or somebody that they were dealing with. How do Cancers feel right now? How does fourth house, Mercury, Jupiter? I feel like the planets are talking to you here. You got a date, you're getting back out there, you're meeting somebody, you're setting up a date, you could have met somebody online, you could have met somebody at work, or you're about to. or this is just what you want better. Talking, interested, waiting, messages, text, calls, talking more, sunglasses, waiting, looking, stalking. I don't think that's you. I think there's somebody else kind of keeping an eye on you. And again, careful with this consequences. This pillow's not working. Careful with these consequences here, because I think it's I wouldn't say projected. This feels like something that already went down. And it's like, I want to say relax, but it's more like wusa, which is pulling me to my friend Amy, and I think she's an Aries. Aries has been coming out here too, so I'm gonna just go with Mars. Somebody's Mars over here. They could have turned their back on you or whoever they're dealing with. Or they're dealing with somebody who they're not compatible with. They don't bring them happiness. And it's like getting on track. And then Cancer, I'm getting the moon there, which is the belly, the gut. I don't think that you're procrastinating it, but it's almost like any time now. It's almost like you know the baby's going to come. You don't have the exact date, but you know something is going to come back around. It could be, too late. Good morning. I'm on YouTube. I love you. Hope you slept well. Like too much time has come past. Like maybe somebody here hasn't talked to somebody in a year and there was blockages, and maybe somebody has no idea. Like somebody had a baby and they're with somebody, and by the time they come back around, it's like, I'm married and I have a baby on the way. It's so something here. Somebody that comes back around, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing either, guys. I'm just saying, maybe this is somebody who needed time, and you kept it moving. And you met somebody else, but with the consequences, I'm getting like mixed signals. So, I mean, even if somebody wanted like a month or two, and they come back around, someone could be pregnant by then, and because it looks like they got back out there, they met somebody new. You could have met somebody online. It's like a whirlwind romance. Like, who knows? That energy's been coming in for almost a strong year now. And then one of my friend, Angela, the wedding's a year out, but only dating for, I think it was 7 months. And he proposed. And she's the one that goes to relationship too. And we were talking about that. And it's like I said, like that's not a bad thing. You learn a lot of lessons in between those two, but if you do it right, it's just, you can keep certain people as friends. Cancers like to do that too. And it's not always a bad thing, depending on how it ends. Like if you're honest, like, hey, this just isn't going to work. I don't think we're compatible, like on the same page, like, especially if we all have the same friend groups, things like that, we all still kind of like get along. But it's pulling me to like another situation where there was 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They were all knowing each other like their whole life. Grew up together. and at different times, like, slept with their boyfriends. Because they were all in the same town. They dated this, they dated then. They weren't friends then when those ones slept with those ones, and it's just kind of like, I was like, man, I don't think I would ever do that. I don't know how, like, I would feel, or a friend, or, you know what I mean? But, like, they're used to that. And then who she's with now, she actually knew when she was younger, and he came back around, but he ended up, like, being with, like, two of her friends. And it's just, I'm like, oh my God, like, I just, like, what? And then somebody I was dating through one of those friends, only one of those friends, and they had a very strong connection. I think it was almost like her first love. And she never got mad at me, but I completely forgot that she was even with him. So there's a friend thing here. But me and her are still friends. It was never a problem. It was more like, it was just amazing. Like, me and him only maybe lasted like a month, but the things we did, he passed away, but the things we did, like hiking, and I think there was like 1 week we didn't even leave the house. Like, it was just very serendipitous, very destined to happen. Like, it was just amazing. And with her, it's like, we have nothing bad to say, but I actually forgot that she had slept with him. And I'm like, oh my God, I just joined your club. Gross. But it was like 15 years before I even came into the picture. I didn't even know that he was dating her. So somebody knows somebody. The ex, or somebody knows somebody here. So it might be awkward if you're just finding out. I guess it depends. Like, my friends didn't really care because it happened at all different stages, and there's only so many people in a town to date, or surrounding towns, you know what I mean? So, like, for them, it wasn't a big deal. But for me, like, I wouldn't, like, if Marsh just got out of a relationship and within a couple months I'm dating who she just left, that's no. That's a big no-no. It's a no. I mean, I would think that would be a no-no. I wouldn't do it. And besides, we have opposite energies when it comes to men. So me and her are like really good. Like, all of us are actually really good. Like, 5 of us girls go out. We all like different men. So it actually works out beautifully for us. Probably why we, but this is like, I feel like this didn't work out beautifully for somebody. So this goes back to the past here with the Oracle deck. I don't know if there's something new. Well, there's something new here too. I don't know if this is energy coming back around. You're like, but I think it's because somebody took so much time. I don't know, years, months. Something just happened to my computer. Y'all can hear me. I hope y'all can hear me. Can you hit the like button real quick? Because it was just 40 something and it just went down to 20 something. And then now we're at 31. Just unlike it and like it again if you already did it, so I know you guys can hear me. Thank you, Shannon. I've never done that, but I know people. Yeah, I've never done it. I mean, I thought I never did it either until then, but like, me and her were like kosher because that was like her first love, and we had a blast. So there was no reason to be like jealous. Like, I actually think it's a blessing that me and her got to share such an amazing energy, to be quite honest with you, because we both connected like that. Like, it wasn't toxic for us. So 2 people definitely, yeah. So I don't, awkward. I mean, I could meet somebody brand new and is like 2 states over, and that person, oh my God, we have the same friends. How do you know her? How do you know him? Oh, we were dating. Like, so so something like that I think is going to happen to you guys, unless you're saying no, 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 and someone played games and you're just kind of like, you know what, I got somebody else on my mind. But to me, somebody is watching this go down too. But again, it could just be your perception. Because if it has to do with this person, there was a lot of drama, there was a lot of karmic, there was some toxic situations, That antisocial seems to be very heavy energy right now. But it's also somebody who's kind of is doing the right thing. And they definitely have like a new phase here with Phoenix and making the right choices. So I do feel like, once again, wasn't that Aquarius? Is something with Aquarius too, where it's like a choice, or like two men come back at the same time, and women too. But this seems to be, I just had something with Aquarius, but I wanted to say Aries with Mars. So this is like, I just had galactic. This is like collective, because we're all dealing with the energy of Mercury right now too, and Mars. And Pluto. There was something with Scorpio the other day. Could just be with the Phoenix energy. I'm feeling Pluto. Interesting. What's up with these consequences? I really think it's just somebody from your past coming back around. You have the Page of Wands, the World. So it could be some type of communication trying to open a new door. Typically, it's a congratulations, but I'm not so much feeling congratulations. There you got 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. So this could have been something you spent a lot of time trying to mend, or I wouldn't say like sabotage. This is something that was like dead and over, and it's something you spent more than enough energy on with the 10 of Pentacles. Or somebody, what's up with this 10 of Pentacles? Somebody could have lost their money, or their money was infected. Their money was infected. Affected, but like, I don't know, somebody could have got like really sick touching money or something. Then you got the Page of Cups. This could be an I'm sorry. The Knight of Wands, Ace of Cups. So it's like somebody saw you long term, or they were getting out of something long term. You got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. It's like shutting down communication, or communication comes in, but it's like, I'm sorry, but it's the Knight of Wands. We also have the 7 of Swords there. So I don't know if somebody sabotaged something, but someone's got feelings here. Somebody wants to open the door up to a feeling. Yeah, see, somebody still is kind of like unawakened here with the 7 of Swords. And they're still quiet. Could be who's watching you. Or this could also be saying, this could also be saying that somebody around you that is lying or lied already, as if like you didn't know there was some type of lie, and they played mute. So this, whoever this energy is, probably played mute for a while. I feel like there's good energy here though, so It could just be hiding their feelings. But somebody made, a foolish judgment call at some point, clearly. So, but if you ask me, like, whoever this is definitely is missing out because you're dealing with this. But you do have to be careful here too, because you do give your energy. But this looks reciprocated for sure. So I don't know tell me about dating. Two of Cups. Yeah, you could have met somebody new in the star. So something's coming in that's destined, and strength. Aquarius kind of had the same outcome, and there was one other one that had the same outcome. Was it Cappy? 3 of them were strong, right? It was Aquarius. Oh, that's my chart. It was, I don't know where it went now. It was Aquarius, Capricorn, and Cancer, which that's what we're on now. So something's destined here to come together. You could kind of be feeling right now somebody's going to come back around, or you're dating and you're connecting. But I don't feel like you're talking to the person if it has anything to do with that energy over there. Waiting calls, emails. I mean, you could be talking more too. I don't want 5 cards. Thank you. Five of Swords. No, this is manipulation. Ace of Swords. Which 10 of Swords. Didn't that come out in Aquarius? And the Magician. Yeah, no, this is somebody sneaky as fuck right now. This is protect your energy. This is that. And that's with talking. So interested, awaiting messages, text, calls, email, talking more. There's no talking here. Could be somebody interested in you, or somebody playing cat and mouse. Like, oh, maybe she's waiting for my messages, my text, or maybe I should call her. I don't think this is an email. I don't think this is work. Damn. 5 of Swords, Ace of Swords, 10 of Swords, Magician. Holy shit and balls, guys. Well, something's destined here with the 2 of Cups and dating and getting back out there. It could be somebody that's taking their sweet time. I honestly feel like, guys, heads up here. You're going to meet somebody new if you haven't yet, but this is the same thing with Aquarius. There's 2 men coming back to women right now, right around the same time period. It's probably because of the holidays. But you do have an arrogant motherfucker here that thinks like playing cat and mouse is like stoking their ego. Fuck that shit. This is like when the devil runs around with the penis at a party and it's like, I got the best penis here. Or it's like in the gym locker room, like, haha, yeah, I know, be jealous. Like childish. And this is somebody who already stabbed you in the back. You're not stupid. This is somebody who played you, manipulated you, wasn't truthful. And with this Magician, sneaky as fuck. With that 7 of Swords being out there. So they're watching you, but this is also telling me that, like, your guides are watching this person. I just got an intense headache right there. Like my head was being squeezed. And again, it could be linked to this consequence. So somebody is extremely fucking arrogant here. It's pissing me off, to be quite honest with you, because this is somebody who thinks they can come back into your life and you're just going to be there. It's like, seriously? Oh my God, If I get that vibe, anyone comes into my life, gone. Dun-dun, gone. But again, this could be multiple people here hating on you. I'm telling you, you're going to be happy. Something's destined to come in if it hasn't already. Something could have came in recently and it's just kind of like delayed, or you're procrastinating, or somebody's acting like they're too busy. I don't like that either. If somebody acts like they're too busy. If somebody's like, oh, too busy, like you want to get together and it's like, oh, I'm too busy with work. And then I got to go here and then I got to go there. Like, no, bye, gone. We've all been in situations like that. But sometimes we push it. And it's like, hey, you want to get together now? Like, and it's like, no, don't do that. Because if you're doing that with anybody right now, it would be cat and mouse. Somebody else here cut off everything with this one, because this energy is just trying to move the fuck on with their life. But I'm assuming it has something to do with you. And again, you two may collide and you just haven't seen somebody in a long time, because something is destined here. But this is also telling me like something can shift. The Wheel of Fortune's here, but it's not here. Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. That's like waiting again too, doing nothing with the Seven of Cups. Options. Then you got the High Priestess. Maybe that's a message for you guys to hold on for one more day. Things gonna change. Things go your way. Hold on for one. So this person's gonna try to come in and trick you. Like, life is different. I've had time to heal. Blah, blah, blah. Like, this is somebody you fucking know. This is a straight up, okay, I don't want to get angry again. This is somebody who for sure thinks you're going to be there no matter what. And maybe you do have a ride or die like that, but they're not your ride and die, guys. I'll tell you that right now. It is pulling me. See, there's a lot of past conversations coming into this reading, because it is pulling me to the other situation where I was dating him for a couple of years. And the first time when I had seen him, it was either the first time in a very long time, because I saw him throughout the years at like funerals, different things. Same group of friends, but he happens to be family with that group of friends. Oh, and you did have the coffin here the other day. Wasn't that Aquarius? You should really read Aquarius. So there could be an Aquarius avoiding Cancer, or this is the Cancer in your chart avoiding Aquarius. I always avoid Aquarius energy, not necessarily Aquarius people, but like Aquarius energy. It just kind of, and it does have to do with like ships, relationships, partnerships, friendships, situationships. You know, I got a lot of friends I haven't seen in a long time. And I know that a good friend's going to just start talking again. This is not that situation. But he said to me, he's like, I knew you'd be back in my life. I'm like, honestly, I never saw it. Like, swear to God, strike my kids dead. I never saw myself hooking up with him again after like, see, somebody's got something to say after that all happened. But now that I think about it, it could be like very narcissistic, as if like, he knew this was going to happen again. At the time, it didn't feel narcissistic. But now I'm wondering if it is narcissistic. So really think about whoever comes back into your life, guys, because somebody clearly is not saying something, and there was definitely lies, manipulation, tactical energy. It definitely wasn't straight to the point. But I do think you got to be careful, because if somebody comes in and tries to explain the Ten of Swords and Five of Swords because they want something new at you, I'm hearing it's not ideal. I mean, maybe you could settle, but I'm hearing it's like not ideal. So I'm assuming this would be a self-worth, free will, divine feminine, making a certain choice when it comes to something with this Magician, because somebody wants to fix something and they're going through a dark night of the soul, divine timing. Uh-oh. Surrender. Somebody really likes you here. And this is somebody who manipulated you and stabbed you in the back. Sorry, guys. You have two destined things. Maybe that's what's colliding and you got to choose. And somebody here, I don't know if you're within the dark night of the soul, life-changing event, but this could be, a choice that you make, or somebody else made a choice. If they chose not to talk to you, then you make a choice. It's not just like, okay, that energy will be back, or what did I do wrong? No, it's move the fuck on and not give that thought, is what that is. And it could be you snooze, you lose if somebody, doesn't want to talk about something, because I do feel like you have a right one and a wrong one, but the wrong one you might think is the right one, but you'd really be settling. Like, and I'm sorry to say that, but one of them you'd be settling. Say it's the newer one and you thinking that's the right one. You could be wrong, because the newer one could have been doing something like this too. Whatever's going on is destined. So you could have been a catalyst for a couple different energies. I mean, I can't even fucking count on my hands at how ever since my catalytic supposedly twin flame, the T-Div, I fucking hate that word. But I've been a catalyst in so many situations. I can definitely count on my second hand. And it's hurtful. And sometimes I go in and I don't even know if I'm going to be a catalyst. And then the other times, it's like I instantly get a feeling. I still fucked with this person knowing that it wouldn't go my way. But I would hoped it would go my way. And that's why that whole hope thing is like, you got to be careful when hope or faith plays a part in destiny, because we're dealing with that right now with where Mercury is and where Sun is with Jupiter. I mean, with Sag. The Sun in Sag, it's hope, it's faith, it's getting on track, your purpose, what you're supposed to be doing. And your purpose is to just stay on your fucking path, guys. That's your purpose. Follow your gut. When you don't follow your gut, you're off track. And that's the truth. Your gut's never lied to you. If you look back, your gut has never lied to you. It may have let you down because feelings were involved, but it didn't lie to you. And that's the truth. So you will have an opportunity. You will be faced with an opportunity in 2024 between two people. You can start dating somebody and then somebody comes in and it's somebody you really thought you were going to be with. And then here comes a confusion with that 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. But you do have an energy that like really admires you, that probably hurt you. And that came out in Aquarius. So again, this has to do with something in your chart. It's either, an opposite, like my Cancer is opposite Capricorn. And right now, Mercury is opposite Gemini, Jupiter. But it's supposed to be positive, and it is like revisiting certain things. But positive thing is supposed to boost your energy, right? So this energy is not boosted by any means. It's just sitting there. And whatever choice you make in the rest of 2024 is going to affect how you move forward here. I feel like this is really about you. We haven't even really talked about that because we got energies here. But again, like, I don't know if this is like you snooze, you lose energy because somebody is not talking. What is this antisocial energy over here? I just think somebody's closed off here. Deception. I don't think it's... It's more sabotage. But I'm also getting you snooze, you lose. In regards to what? I don't know. Maybe even you. Spirit's not going to wait around. Those who are ascending, Spirit's not going to let you wait around. They're not going to let people putz. If you follow your gut, you can't go wrong. You're on your path. Your purpose is to stay on your path in this lifetime, to follow your gut, to go after what you want, not worry about judgment. That's your purpose. And along the way, you find your purpose in other things like helping people or your job, where you decide to live. Like that all falls into place when you just authentically walk your chart, your destiny. And I also feel like when somebody comes in here, your gut would tell you like, nope, I really shouldn't be doing that. I really shouldn't, I shouldn't have left that door open or, but somebody here looks at you. I don't know if it's the same energy or not, because there's definitely 2 men here. And there was definitely probably multiple women at one point, because I shared that story with you guys. Somebody knowing somebody, So there's definitely situations here. You got breakup. So somebody could have, left somebody, like I said, or they separated themselves, or brokenhearted, and they're just doing them and going in a new direction. There could be fear if this person's coming towards you. What's this 2 of Cups, please? The Divine Masculine. But then you got Material World. There was a 10 of Pence there, so I don't know. But they got shadow work to do. See, somebody is going to want your forgiveness here, and they're like, man, what the fuck did I do? Where's my self-worth? Why am I just watching? Like, wake up. So, tell me about Material World. Again, it could just be healing. But I'm getting Sag energy there, but like, and patience. But why material? Why do we have? Maybe it's somebody's like social image. They don't want to be, like somebody's all about their image here, how they project things to their family, their friends, social media, which is shitty because it's almost like they're not going or coming towards you because of their image. So I wouldn't play with anybody right now. Neither of them. Like, if, you're horny, please masturbate. Just fucking masturbate, because Jesus. Just masturbate. Masturbate for days if you have to. Somebody here with Material World is only focused on work right now. And they're using the excuse, I'm healing, I need time, be patient. Nope, doesn't work that way. You're stopping your destiny. You're not on track. You're not going to find your purpose. You're not going to be able to figure this out until you find balance within the material world. That's just, this is life. This is how it goes. Five of Pentacles. There could be a loss of money here too, for karmic, something karmically here that has something to do with completely something else. And the Page of Pentacles, some type of offer or maybe a new job. The Emperor. So it is a masculine energy here that is avoiding, that is just working. Work. And the Three of Cups, maybe, they just, maybe this is more like, you got the Empress down here. There's another woman here too. So again, it could be somebody you know both of them. And I don't know if you really want to go in that direction, guys. You could have been dealing with somebody that was all about money, work, told themselves they had to heal. There's definitely fucking conditioning here. It's so fucking clear. Nine of Wands, anxiety. I just heard we don't care about your anxiety when it comes to that narcissistic energy, because this is just playing. This is ego. and then you got Judgment. So again, somebody made a bad judgment call here in regards to their focus. Yeah, see, somebody has to release, and then you got offer, fear. Somebody has to release this conditioning of they can't move forward, or they can't do this, or they can't do that because they're healing. Honestly, this is an important read, guys, because that's misconception. That's societal viewpoints. Like that's, you got one here that's straight up, there's a narcissist here. But I don't know, you think time can change, but I was convinced people could change if they wanted change, and if he really wanted to be with me regardless of the things, he would have been with me. And he chose to be with the other one. And it, for those who don't know the story, it's a long story, but for those who do know that story, it makes a lot of sense. The route he chose, because all of us knew each other, but he didn't pass the test, right? So this could be somebody that comes back like years later and is like, well, all this time went by, and this is why this happened, and this is why this happened, and, you know. I don't think it's worth hearing that person out, guys. Hate to say it. Again, something similar could have played out, but this is the material world. So somebody over here is in the matrix still, like half in, half out, because they're not following their gut. They made kind of like a poor judgment call, and they're working on it, and it looks like they're about to move forward soon. But if they get to you first, it might work out. And then when this energy eventually comes back around, you're already with somebody. And be careful. Somebody here could just be with you for your money. And a lot of people are like, oh, we don't have money like that. You know, some motherfuckers will be with you just, even if you just buy them a sub. You know, they come over, abuse your energy. Let's do dinner, but you buy. You know, you don't have to be rich. You don't have to be to something, my world. You don't have to be rich. Is that the song? You don't have to be rich to rule my world. So it's not about money, but somebody's about money here. So be very careful, because there's manipulation here when it comes to some type of conversation somebody wants to have in regards to the 5 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. Fuck that shit. Because I feel like someone's going to come in and use that excuse, to be quite fucking honest with you. So, yeah, divorce. See, somebody went through a breakup, but it's not that breakup, guys. This is totally somebody different. And this is, I was just about to say, remember yesterday I said somebody might want to just come in because everybody dropped them, especially with the 5 of coin. And now it's like, all right, I'll come this way. Fuck you. Wow. So, like, the nerve of some fucking people, guys. I'm not kidding. So if somebody had something to say in regards to the past or thoughts or how something's going, you came closer than anyone else. Well, that's great, but you let it go, so we really don't give a fuck. I couldn't let you get too close. Yeah, that's great, because we don't want somebody like you anyway. So don't worry about it. You came in, you taught us a lesson. Thank you. I'm starting to understand our connection. That might be this one. I want you. So that's too many. I left you before you could leave me. You're dealing with insecure men here. I left you before you could leave me. I left you when I saw you with somebody else. They probably didn't do it with somebody else. That's like more like projected energy, like I'm hearing Pluto, so it was probably like the shadow side of Pluto, but it's really like Neptune. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So, and then I wanted another one for over here. We both know I'm not for you, but that's not True. I'm afraid to contact you. That's probably this one. But that's this one. Okay. So be wary here because there is 2 men coming in before 2024. They're coming in before 2025. You might connect with the right one first. I think you're smart enough not to connect to that, but I do think there, even though it's like karmic, because they made it karmic, they chose karmic, that it would still be karmic. Even though, there's a lot of love. Like ultimately, I do have, well, I don't think I have a lot of love for that situation anymore, to be quite honest with you. And how long did it take me? 30 years? Like, I need an emotional relationship. This is not an emotional relationship. This is somebody who kind of wants to trigger you. So I don't know. It doesn't seem like a good thing. And then there's something here that's clearly destined. So I'm going to give you guys your best advice. Cancer's best advice, please. Resolution. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember, the resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want. But being able to move forward and start fresh is always relief. So again, there's 2 people here. Like, which way are you going to go? You're definitely at your crossroads. And you got, ow, break free. I just got Charlie horse in my thigh. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. Be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. And it's kind of like I just said, it took me how many years to realize it? Like, this was somebody in my life before I came back into his life, guys, where I would, if anything happened, I would give my kids this person's number and just, call him and tell him who you are. Tell him who you are. And I hope he would help you. But then I got to know him for a couple years, and he's not that person. Unfortunately, when I really thought he would have been one of those people. I really thought he would have at least had my children's back. But now, when it's said and done, it's very clear that he wouldn't have. And this is him not even knowing my children. I've known him for so long, and there was such a connection. Sorry, peanut butter. That there was such a connection that if my kids needed a backup number, because they have Marsh, they have certain people, they have backup numbers. Even my sister's friends, they have backup numbers if needed. And I always thought he could be a backup number. I think I actually gave Jade his information. If anything, you need backup. And it's unfortunate because how long did it take me to figure out that person wouldn't have been there for my child? Maybe he would have, maybe he wouldn't have, but I'm getting the vibe he wouldn't have. Well, you know what? He probably would have because it's a kid, but it could have caused a problem or something. So it could be something with kids here too. But something can be resolved here with somebody. And the other one, you just kind of have to I don't even think it's talking about this one. I think it's just break free. It's you want to be a person. You want to go on your path. You're interested in this world. Huh? Okay. It's stuff like that. So something can probably be resolved here. So yeah. I love you guys. I'll be back with other ones.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all. Oh, Mia, there's a song yesterday I was singing. And Marsh didn't even remember it. What was it? Be here in 15. Okay. Marsh, Ben. Oh, the song. And I'm feeling broken. No? I feel like it's
all you have?
Yeah, and and I'm feeling broken. And it's not Slither. I'm pretty sure it's on your. It's someone you know. It's like on one of your lists. It's like it's a lower tone. Not like a Halsey, but maybe like that. Who's the other ones you listen to? And I'm feeling broken. Oh, maybe she'll figure it out.
I don't. No,
All right.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you shortly. I'm not stopping today on this one. I'll see you shortly. Bye, guys. Love you.